So David Price quits against Sergey Kuzmin. David Price and Sergey Kuzmin, it was a decent enough fight. It wasn't your typical David Price fight. He was, he wasn't knocked completely out cold. He just basically got on the back foot, was just boxing away. Kuzmin was, coming in, throwing right hands, throwing a few shots to the body. I think David Price, to be honest, was getting the better of it. He seemed to be, a little bit sharper at distance. He was letting the uppercut go. I noticed in the first round. He got a nice little uppercut then in near the end of the first round. So he looked good. But in the fourth round, I noticed David Price was blowing. And the corner men were just constantly saying, keep your shape, Price. Keep your shape. So I kind of was wondering, is he conditioned? I know he was training for a fight in October, but he was training for a fight against Sean Turner, who was god awful. Someone David Price could walk through in a couple of rounds if he wanted to. So I wonder, was David Price really in shape? And then at the end of the fourth round, I didn't really know what was going on, because I actually thought David Price done well in the fourth round. And actually, believe it or not, I thought that they were stopping the fight on Kuzmin's side. But as it turned out, David Price was getting retired. He said in the post-fight interview that he had a bicep injury that was pre-existing coming into camp. I think he even said he might be out of the ring for a year. I don't know about that. Excuse me. I mean, I saw Miguel Cotto when he fought Saddam Ali, had a bicep injury. He fought through it. Maybe David Price was thinking, to be honest with you, I think David Price probably could have fought through that. But I suppose he's thinking, I don't want to get knocked out again. I'm thinking of my health. I was just brutalised by Povetkin in the fight before, where I had both arms. Now I only have one. I can see that's why he probably quit. But, at the end of the day, he quit. It's another loss. It's 6 loss. It's the first time he's not been properly laid out. But still, I mean, it's not a good look. He really is becoming a journeyman. David Price is the prospect who became a journeyman at this stage. He says he wants to rematch Sergey Kuzmin. I think that'd actually be good for David Price if he did, because if he did, at least he could get a bit of a training camp in. He could get some time. He could have some, a couple of weeks to make sure there was no injuries. He said this injury is pre-existing, and he took the fight on short notice. I know the fight with Turner, I think, was meant to be the start of October or the end of October. I think it was the end. So if there was any niggles, it'd probably be fixed by then. And I think the Turner fight was only going to be 6 rounds anyway, so it wasn't like he was going to be going out of his way. But yeah, it's a shame for David Price. He's a fun fighter to watch. So if they do a rematch, hopefully maybe we can see some, fireworks in that rematch. But those are my thoughts on this. I'm going to get through watching this card. We got a Cody versus Askins next. Don't really know who to go for in that fight. Not a big Lawrence Cody fan, but do I think he'll win? Probably. But I'll do a post-fight after that.